I guess so.
What do you call yourself?
Uh, you mean my trade name? No worries.
And where were you living before you were on the Pacific Crest Trail?
I live in Stockholm in Sweden.
And now, what are you passionate about?
Uh, as in terms of PCT, or yeah, so
Whatever you
I mean,
want.
what I enjoy most is just hiking, like playing good old hiking, not this mountaineering, not falling from like too high mountains, not falling into rivers.
Okay.
I don't like, so I'm really happy we have High Sierra behind us now because it's not really what I'm here for, especially not in a high snow year. If I had known before, I wouldn't have done it like this. So I would have delayed or so because I don't like to go to bed and have this fear of the next day, like what's coming. Like tomorrow, this and this pass, and this river crossing where you could die, something like this. So this is just not for me. This is not why I came here. And now it's a lot more what I really like is just walk and have a nice day in the woods. Maybe have campfire in the evening. Maybe spice up your food with something you found along the trail. And these are things I'm passionate about. What really makes me come here and do this.
Okay. Do you have any story that you want to share about the Pacific Crest Trail? Like about anything? Like, I don't know, just any story that's good, something crazy that happened, something awesome that happened.
I don't know. I mean, there were so many things the last 2 months. It's just every day has its own story, right? And I think so. On the positive side, I have got to know so many incredible people. One thing that just popped into my mind was there was this really, really bad river crossing. It was not really one that was like that's known for being an famous river crossing. It was some random creek that's usually just small and no problem. But this year, it was just raging, and I couldn't see how to get past this shit thing.
Oh no.
And there were those two Israeli guys. I met them on the trail since days, and they were always really super kind and helpful, and said like, "Here's a good spot to cross," and blah. And it was always nice. And they were there waiting again, and they more or less built a bridge. They had some cordage and helped the whole group of us cross this river. They were carrying our backpacks, and it was just so amazing. I started to cry. Because, yeah, I mean this kindness and this just someone help you over this thing where you have been so afraid of, and then you see with a little camp there and wait until this thing would slow down. Maybe next morning it would be better. And so it was a matter of 5 minutes, and we could continue.
What is your favorite condiment?
Not cinnamon.
And that's an awesome answer. And how did you end up here? Like, how did you end up on the Pacific Crest Trail?
uh,
Have you done a lot of hiking in the past, or you just like?
I do a lot of hiking, yeah, and I kind of got into this ultralight movement thingy. So, and in this context, of course, many people do long distance trails because that's where it's relevant the most. So I've heard about long distance trails, and I was interested, and for some time I thought I might do the 80 at a point in my
Right.
day in my life. And I started to investigate, and I came across a book called Through Hiking Will Break Your Heart by Carol Quinn. I read it. It is about PCT. And from this moment, I was convinced I would never do the 80. I need to do the PCT.
Okay.
And yeah,
Cool.
that's how I ended up here.
That's awesome. And then